Why do you think you were able to, and talking about the practical crimes, why do you think you were able to get away with so successfully with it? Sounds like you did a lot of bank robberies and burglaries and those kind of things.
Oh, my days were numbered. Too many freaking video cameras nowadays.
So times changed.
Yeah. It was easy when all you had to worry about was fingerprints and witnesses and DNA. That stuff's all pretty easy.
But you also had, depending on what you take, like if you commit a burglary, you still have to, if it's something, if it's not monetary, if it's not money, you have to sell it or get rid of it or those kind of things. Or when you were doing burglaries, what kind of things did you take from houses?
Well,
Besides people.
for the most part, it's not like I needed the money.
So what was the motivation then for the burglaries if it wasn't? that you needed
Just
money?
for old time's sake.
Well, you said you get the same. They seem so different, but you described them as kind of the same. The killings to robberies, burglaries, arsons to some degree. I mean, they seem so different and far apart, but you seem to get some.
That's because when I go in to do a burglary, I don't go in to do it like most people do. I go in loaded for bear, so to speak, and
hoping there's going to be people there.
No, not necessarily. Just knowing that if something happens, it's like if I ever got caught in the act doing anything, I'm not going to go meekly away in handcuffs or whatever. I always went ready for whatever.
So what would your motivation be going in? What would you be looking for? What would you...
Burglaries, I usually just jewelry and guns, small guns, smallish.
So some of that are some of the guns that you still have in places. Those guns, or did you always get rid of those?
No, I didn't get rid of them because I was worried about them getting tracked.
So you keep them, but you don't keep them with you, so that you're not caught with them. So you
Right.
keep them in a cache somewhere, and then use them when you need them.
Statute of limitations, like 5 or 7 years or something like that.
I don't even know.
So you wait. I can't tell whether that's supposed to be a joke. Whether we're going to get charged with that, or whether. So you hide them for the statute of limitations period before you use them.
Makes it a lot less likely that I get tracked.
Was part of the burglary similar but different to what you talked about with the woods, where you're sitting there and you can watch people and they don't know you're watching them? Is it similar in a burglary? Because when you're in somebody's house, you're going through their stuff.
Yeah.
That same kind of sense that you get from
So
that.
would it be? Would you try to do it to where they didn't even know it happened, or make sure they knew it happened? Like, I mean, breaking windows and breaking doors to go in, or get in somehow on.
No, it would depend. It would depend on the situation. I guess more often than not, there was usually a lot of destruction. But sometimes I wouldn't. Sometimes I would just, sometimes I wouldn't take anything at all necessarily. Just maybe a few little things.
So destruction like damage rather than destruction like looking for stuff. Because a lot of burglaries you go into, all the doors are open, all the clothes are on the ground, everything's been destroyed looking. So
I never did that.
Okay. So destroyed to destroy.
Yeah.
You like to watch people. Did you ever wait in a house and watch people, or wait and watch people come back to see what the reaction would be?
I would wait in the woods sometime. That was years and years ago, though.
Not wait in the house to watch for him to come back. Just
Not burglaries. No.
That's getting on to other crimes. I'm guessing by that reaction.
That's yeah.